bunch of losers?
Yes.
But what I am is a God-given talent, given to all of you for your viewing pleasure. And nothing has been more given by the good Lord than this body. What I like to have right now is for all you fat, out of shape, river road rejects, is to keep your mouth shut and your eyes open while I take this robe off and show you people what a really sexy man, sexy man is supposed to look like.
No, we don't want this. Yeah, there's fans vomiting at ringside as we speak. I think, oh man. Wow, this could easily be the main event of the evening, and this match features two former CSW Heavyweight Champions one-on-one for one spot left in the 2014 CSW Taste of Gold ladder match. Marshe Rockett came back to CSW 1 week ago. He had the arm x-rayed. The Kimura armbar by Jason Dukes forced Marshe to eventually tap out in a no disqualification match. In that no disqualification match, Jason Dukes had assistance. He had assistance from Grant and Chester York. This match features two former champions back to back, month by month. And some people are still arguing that Jason Dukes should be the rightful CSW Heavyweight Champion because he had... Oh, come on! Dukes attacked Marshe from behind. Would they be wrong? Would they be wrong? Wrong about what? That Jason Dukes should still be the champion. Superstar Steve Boz waited patiently for a period of 10 months before he cashed in on Jason Dukes after a brutal match with Willie The Bomb Richardson. As he was distracted, addressing the fans, Boz beat him, and then Rough Crossing issued his own challenge. But these two now are fighting for a different potential possibility to turn the tables. If Dukes could win the Taste of Gold, then he would be the man holding the contract, waiting to strike on Boz at any second. Man, I thought for sure that Boz was going to cash in that Taste of Gold. Oh, man, Dukes hits the post and crashes to the floor. Yeah, he's out there. I'm telling you, I thought that Boz was going to cash in that Taste of Gold and try to win the tag team titles. That's what I thought. He kept with TJ Steele. I need a partner. I'm waiting for a partner. TJ Steele congratulates Steve Boz. I for sure thought it was going to be them two. We're all under the impression of the same thing. Flying cross-body block from the top to the floor. No, what we did was we assumed, and you know when you assume, you make something out of you and me. We're seeing two of the best in the Midwest square off just for a chance to be in the Taste of Gold. And Dukes is landing in the laps of all the fans, rubbing his stuff all over the place. Oh, it's disgusting. I can't believe it. His stuff, but maybe they like his rolls too. Who knows? Oh, that's even worse, man. Come on. Articulator, do you have to be that articulate? Now we got to keep in mind, Marshe Rockett had a lot of damage done to the muscles and the tissues and the fibers and the strands in that left arm. The one that Jason Dukes locked the Kimura lock on, the one that was sandwiched in between a steel chair by York and Grin in the first place. Well, he's making him pay for that now with those chops. You don't think Marshe wants that championship back? You don't think that he wants this opportunity? He beat Mitch Blake, and that was darn near 1 week ago, and that was a 300-pound heavyweight. Now he's got to take on Jason Dukes. Wow! He's slid in safe on that one. As Marshe climbs to the top rope. If he hits the cross-body block, Dukes might suffer a second straight defeat in the CSW ring in consecutive months. This could be the end. Oh! John Bach counted a 2 and let that third count dangle and daze fans for a moment. Jason Dukes, his taste of gold aspirations almost totally eliminated right there. Marshe misses the splash, crashing headfirst into the solid steel turnbuckle support.
It was this midsection that really got it. I don't know how.
Dukes hits the neck breaker, and now
those abs are so worked out, man.
after 2 successive high-impact blows, one inflicted by Dukes, the other inflicted by Marshe onto himself, have put the other former CSW Heavyweight Champion down and out.
I guess it's the way you land.
You remember the no DQ match they had at Edison Park Inn? It was totally one-sided. Dukes just totally laid out Marshe Rockett to the point where he couldn't continue.
I've never seen Marshe like that. And I never thought I would that day. That was a fateful day, man.
Think about Marshe Rockett's 2.5 years of CSW domination. 2-time CSW Heavyweight Champion during that time period from January 2012 through, I'd like to say, June 2014. That is about 2.5 years, is it not?
About, but there was a brief interruption, a few months of Mr. 450.
Correct. A CSW
being champion.
CSW Taste of Gold contract holder from the past, Mr. 450, cashed in on Marshe, interrupting his 2 title reigns. Absolutely.
But that's the
Jawbreaker by Dukes.
Yeah, that's the only blemish the guy has had until Dukes showed up.
Oh my
goodness!
Smothering Marshe Rockett with his thighs and his shins.
Man, I almost threw up watching.
Wow, a very quick count by John Bach, who again seems to be supportive of the Asylum. Grand, Yorick, Jason Dukes, whoever wants to pay him the right amount of cash into the side pocket.
Man, I don't think Jason Dukes is part of the Asylum, but yeah, like you said, the cash. And you never know. Maybe
he aligned himself with the janitor for a time, used him. Why can't he use the Asylum too?
You're right. You're right.
Marshe thrown into the opposite corner. Dukes runs into the back elbow, the right elbow, the good elbow of Marshe, and then the big boot connects with the side of the head of Dukes. Running Bulldog Smash. This is Marshe's chance to win that 4th qualifying spot for the Taste of Gold. Bach taking forever to crawl around the nation. Give me a break. These delayed counts they're ridiculous, Stan. I can't bear to watch Marshe be cheated out like this. Old grudges have to be settled just to get into the Taste of Gold. How about that, Stan? Oh, Marshe with a big smothering boot to the face. And Marshe crashes over the top into the floor.
I think grudge would be an understatement in this
case. His hip just smashed right up against this gymnasium floor. And Marshe is not as quick to get up anymore.
Yeah, we're CSW. We're not like those companies on TV where you see cute little mats at ringside.
5 minutes gone by, 5 minutes.
We're like professional wrestling is supposed to be. We are the way professional wrestling is supposed to be. As Jason Dukes is on the ring apron, stalking his prey, like a vulture stalking a corpse.
Marshe trying to use the ring apron and the rope to climb back up. Oh man, he kicked him. If this was kickball, that would have gone over the fences. Oh my!
Oh, no.
He double stomped Marshe on the floor. Marshe grimacing in pain. Referee checking Marshe, and that is the...
You got to check to see if he's bleeding from the heart.
I don't know. I mean,
there may be some internal injuries there.
If his insides have been messed up, I mean,
there may be career-ending or life-ending.
We can't allow this to continue. Marshe's still down. Oh, he dropped the elbow too! Oh no!
Hey, ref, is there blood coming out of his mouth?
Oh, God, it's an aftershock. Oh, what was that?
Ref, is there blood coming out of Marshe's mouth? You may have to stop the match because there could be internal bleeding.
Oh, I like that.
There might be.
Are you telling me he's going to do this
He
again?
might have to stop. Is he bleeding from the mouth?
Dukes now re-enters the ring. Marshe
I guess he's not bleeding from the
refuses to give up.
All right, I guess he's not bleeding from the mouth.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason why Marshe should be disappointed about taking a count-out defeat here. He has been destroyed.
Yeah, he's been mutilated, man.
Referee actually giving him a fair count, a fair chance to get back in there. We knew Marshe might not be 100% leading into this match.
Oh man, look at the intestinal fortitude of Marshe Rockett.
Barely beats the count, but Dukes was ready to stomp on Marshe repeatedly. I mean, at this stage, it's the opportunity for championship gold. But who wants it? And who deserves it?
Oh.
Dukes sits down on the back of the head and neck of Marshe Rockett.
As he slides his way out of the ring, sliding on the body, basically the throat, pushing the throat, rubbing it against the ropes. What does he do?
Oh my, a backsplash!
Man, is that guy agile.
Ricocheting off of the top rope several times before landing on his opponent.
This is the only guy to have dominated Marshe Rockett like this. This guy's got brains. And then his agility. Oh, no!
Oh man,
no.
this is getting graphic.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
You don't need Grin and York when you got two of those.
No, you don't want to see it, neither do I, ref. This is terrible, man.
John Black has turned his head in shame. Oh my!
In disgust. Oh, man, I can't watch this.
Marshe has had his head
Even Jason
driven
Roberts
deep
can't
down
watch this.
within the mountains.
Even Jason Roberts.
The mounds of humanity that
Jeez,
Jason
man.
Dukes possesses
Jeez, you're going to make me throw
within
up.
his upper manacle region.
Oh,
And
man.
then he's forcing him upright as well.
Kenton, you're getting too into this,
I'm
man.
not getting into it. I'm trying to
Man.
make sense of it.
Kenton, you don't have to call the action that well, man. Come on.
It's not a good sign. Marshe
man.
might.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that arm!
That is sick,
That
man.
arm is up. This
Oh,
isn't over
man.
yet.
That is so gross, man. I can't stress enough.
Oh yeah!
Oh, man.
Marshe has the manacle twister applied. Fireman Cherry, following Samoan drop. Revenge over losing the title. Can't obtain it. The referee was that close.
He was,
Within an inch and a half.
yeah, he was within an inch and a half.
And Stan, you know as well as I do, every inch matters.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Dukes barely hanging out here.
I really wouldn't use that analogy in this case.
Well,
but yeah.
falling apart.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
falling
Marshe
apart.
kicked the breadbasket of Dukes, which continues to shake just gently in the wind.
Man, is that sick. Articulator, what's wrong with you today? It's terrible.
Marshe has Jason Dukes in his front face lock. He could be going for a superplex. Can't lift him. 10 minutes gone by. 10 minutes. Box head turned. Dukes hit him between the legs.
Right in the giblets.
Marshe has lost his soul within America.
Oh, that's a great way of putting it. He lost his soul.
He lost his soul, he lost his smile, he lost everything else too. He might lose his grin and his York as well.
Jeez.
This is a big falling time. He missed the leg drop.
Can't believe it. The ring shook. Off of a svelte 217 pounds?
So did my hair,
It did, yes.
shaking in the wind.
Gently in the wind.
It's anyone's game right now. The last spot in the Taste of Gold. Marshe, Dukes, who will join Richardson, Cambridge, and Jaz in the Taste of Gold ladder
Who
match
will
October
join them?
18th.
Who will join them?
Marshe clotheslines Dukes. Leg lariat, and did you see how high he kicked that right leg up?
I most certainly did. That guy gets high elevation.
Victory roll! No, not even close.
Can't believe
Dukes
it.
powered out of it. M80 shrugged off. Dukes with the low shot. Down below, right in the stomach. Right in the heart and in the soul.
I can't believe it.
Roll up from behind. Marshe with a bridge. His shoulders are up. Wait a minute. Duke's shoulders were down. Marshe's were up.
Brilliant maneuver by Marshe.
To the 2014 Taste of Gold ladder match.
His shoulders were up.
Mr. M80 Marshe Rockett.
Why is the referee being ambivalent? The guy's shoulders were up.
Dukes were down.
Yeah.
Marshe's were up.
Marshe's were up.
Marshe as the winner. He outsmarted Jason Dukes. Dukes leaving more disappointed than ever. Marshe Rockett now joined by fellow soul toucher Acid Jaz. And now these two will be in the same Taste of Gold ladder match against one another.
This isn't the first time these men have gone against each other. But there's always...
Taste of Gold. They fought each other in Taste of Gold before. Marshe Rockett gets revenge over Jason Dukes, but it took a lot of that, man. He might have lost a couple of nuggets down there as well. Chicken nuggets.